A band! Say, this looks like exactly where we were in the last episode, just picking things up right where we left off. How about that? Welcome back to Dark Souls, everyone, here on Origaming. Editor Brian coming to you from behind the editor's desk, because we are still in our land of Limbo audio. Land of Limbo listening? Yeah, it sounds a little better. I haven't decided quite on what kind of mood I'm in yet, so we'll see how well past Brian does with his gaming, and how well present Brian seems to think of it. Might be in for a little bit more of rifting and whatnot. But what were we doing? We had made progress. You had gotten out of the Undead Burg. You are attempting to get back to the bonfire at Firelink Shrine, so that you could use that as a checkpoint, so that when you die again going down, because you got killed by that butcher guy, who I'm pretty sure takes like 2 or 3 swings to actually kill. No. Christopher. You need to help him. He's doing it wrong. He's making a mistake. He's running down that hallway. He's getting back to where he was. Have you forgotten the whole point of this, Brian? You were supposed to go to the bonfire so that you could get back here quicker. Oh my god, he's not gonna do it! And then he's gonna die and we're gonna have to sit through this all over again. Yep. Nope. He has completely forgotten. And I even have my brother sitting there, right beside me, who's paying attention to what's going on. Oh, I'm sure I just had him engaged in some very interesting conversation at this point. Some deep, philosophical answer to life. And we're so engrossed in it that I'm just running off autopilot right now and smashing things in the face because I can. Well, in that case, let's hope for the best. Let's see if we manage to make it down into the depths. And not fuck it up! I apologize for that uncanny display on the eardrums. It was very uncalled for, and yet you had to suffer through it anyway. I thought I could make the noise with my vocal cords, but they clearly have not been warmed up. So well. My goodness, it's boring watching him slay these idiots over and over. Okay, that was kind of funny. Remember back in the day when that would kill me one shot? Go for the heal and the guy comes up and he just goes pokey. He was like, I have been penetrated many times in the chest. I darest say I am bleeding out. Round 2, Brian. Or are you gonna just start by going straight down there and, oh geez, gonna kill everything in the surrounding area so nothing can backstab you, eh? Well, I say it seems to be working pretty good for you so far. Now you better get out of this water before something else decides to come say hi, because the sluggishness of your steps is a sight for sore, sensory. I'm out of S words. Okay, round 2. Although we're 4 minutes into an episode and we haven't died yet, so that's good. It's been 4 minutes of just trying to get back to where the hell we were before. Well, that wasn't very nice. He was just doing his job. And you fucking wrecked it all. Jeez, man. Uh-oh, you've been hit once. Now you're scared, aren't you? You are terrified. Hit him! See? That wasn't so hard at all. 3 simple little hits. Couldn't do it before. Is it a mimic? Oh, I can't remember. I don't think I've encountered my first mimic in this game yet. For those of you who have played the game, you know. For those of you who haven't played the game, spoilers! Of course, any good dungeon, hacky-slashy, dragon-style game will always have mimics. Nothing is more fun than screwing with people. with the concept of mimics. I think one time I was DMing a campaign of players, and I put them in this magical room where it was a puzzle where they were given not super hard riddles, and they had to answer it by picking chest 1, 2, or 3. And the puzzles reset themselves 3 times, so you had to get 3 right answers before you could actually solve the puzzle. And the thing that was asking the questions was a mimic. It was a very sentient mimic. And the thing is if they screwed up, the mimic would bite them so that they would take reduced damage and be weaker so that the fight would be a little bit more interesting. If they succeeded, there was really cool loot to be had, and they would have to fight the mimic, which, you know, will start chunking down their hit points so that when they go to the final boss, they're not at full capacity because ha ha ha, I'm evil. Or, and I know they had a charisma tank in the party, I was like, well, maybe they can also talk their way through the mimic and gain themselves a mimic ally. Because the mimic had been sealed there against its will and was being used by a wizard that he didn't really like, and it was a talkie-talkie situation. It's one thing that I really like in all of my campaigns is anything you can fight your way out of, you should also have a chance to talk your way out of. It's much more interesting, I find, to have like a 2-minute conversation with somebody and be like, oh my god, that was great, over like 2 hours of grueling, painful, lagging combat. So yeah, I managed to get through that whole story and I'm still stuck in this room. How about that? It's a lot easier to do the talkie-talkie when you're sitting there doing the play-play. I envy you, Chris. Oh, I recognize this. Oh, this is good stuff. Oh, this is a happy day. This is when it happens, eh? We must think like the Link. And smashy, smashy, smashy all of the potties.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Oh, must I now? Well, every time someone has asked me for help or tried to be polite to me before, it has never ever backfired.
There you are. You must help me. Or else she'll have me for lunch. You're my only hope. Oh, please.
Well, that was super specific. Alright, Brian. Can you get him out of the pot? It's a big sword, so don't accidentally cleave him in half. Oh, you're being cautious. Oh, you did it! And you didn't kill him. Oh, good job, I'd say. Good job, good son.
I would have been at supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Nothing came of it?
I'm fine.
Rage! Fucking kill! I'm sorry, audio capture. You're just spiking all over the place thanks to me. All of these beautiful red bars. But I don't know how much more down I can turn you before I lose it all together. Hey, that's pretty good. Well, that was disappointing. I saved a guy from the Great Swamps, which we don't know where that is, from being lunch for her, who we don't know who that is. So, whatever could all of this mean? Is it a waste of time? Or will this come back and actually help me later? Yes, indeed, dearest me, I wonder. But that's all you can do with that for now, Brian, so you may as well move on. That's not moving on. You have been there before. That room is the same as the one you did. Or are you going to jump down the hole? It certainly would be nice if you jumped down the hole. I think you should jump down the hole that you found earlier. That's right behind you. Come on, go jump down the hole. Stop looking throughout the room. No one cares. There might be secrets in here. You don't need them. You've spent enough time in here already. It's been fucking 10 minutes, dude, and you're still in the same goddamn room. This is not what I call stellar progress making. No wonder it takes you so long to get through games and no... What are you doing? Where are you going? What is going on? Can someone explain to me? Or is it just an idiot? Okay. Power of deduction. I am willing to bet that either Christopher piped up or Brian had an epiphany. Maybe if we go back to Firelink Shrine, the dude we just saved will be there and we'll be able to do more interacting with him beyond hand, which would also allow us to go do that bonfire which we were supposed to do at the start of the episode but didn't. That's my theory as to what's going on. Either that, or Brian went to get himself a drink of water and Christopher has taken the remote and been like, screw this, he's going back, he's been dumb, we're fixing this. Or maybe it's the ever popular sa. But now I want to know. Did you get it? No, you just scared it. Oh my god. Oh my god, there we go. Okay. Don't die to these guys. That would be absolutely hilarious, but don't make it happen. It would be a lot of wasted time and effort. Yeah, come on. Oh my god, this is painful to watch. I'm gonna be starting my playthrough of Dark Souls 2 here pretty quick, and you're just still having these fun times. Man, oh man, have I improved since this time? Brian, yes. Did you just date the episode? Yes. Do you care? No. Does anybody care? I don't know. Do I care that anybody cares? No! So what? I'm in the past. It's in the future. Yes, there's a lot of backup that I have, which is why I'm trying to get through it all right now, because I got so much shit to upload, and I just never have time to upload it, so it's always playing more games and not uploading the games, and then we're at this problem, but either way, holly fucking Luya! We made it! Okay. So. What's gonna be, Brian?
What are you gonna find out here in the land of Firelink Shrine? Will you have yourself a good
Well,
day?
I see you made it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I made it out
You found
safely
it.
too. I have my
But
pyromancy
it's
that
gonna
goes
make you
swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. And unless you find the magic's unsavory.
And this is the part where Brian freaks the fuck out. Because he's been looking for pyromancy for this whole goddamn game, and he's finally gotten an option to
Yeah,
get
wonderful.
it.
I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance.
So now,
Here, first take this.
after all this time of playing as a big tank, we can finally experiment with pyromancy. What do you think, guys? You think this is something that I don't like?
great swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer.
Wow, that was easy.
Why, let's get started right now.
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have for sale? Oh, you gotta modify it first. Oh, you gotta modify it, okay. You can upgrade it if you want, it only costs souls. Souls aren't a big deal. No? Oh, you're thinking about it. Oh, here you go, you're gonna buy some stuff. Yeah, you kinda need spells. Without spells, you can't really use pyromancy for anything. So what are you gonna buy, Brian? Firstly, fire orb, combustion, fireball. Those are my recommendations. Hey, that's a cheap one. You should get that one. That's not a cheap one, but you can get it too.
Just buy the shit! This isn't a hard decision. But apparently it is. Because we are spending much time thinking about it. You have the souls. Just buy it. Just buy it. There you go. There you go. Oh, you have enough to afford them all. Just clean them out then. Let's just clean shop. Be efficient. Get rid of everything. Oh, we're reading on what they do. Blah, blah, blah. Increases cost. I wasn't done reading that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Self-intense wind reduces flame damage. Alright, there you go. So if we ever go up against fire things, we've got flame damage resistance. Which, you know, I'm sure will be very quick and easy to pull off in the middle of combat. It won't be a struggle at all and make you question whether or not it's worthwhile to even have. Yay! Celebration!
Goodbye then.
We
Come
have
back if
new
you find anything
spells
new.
that we actually want to play with. Oh, goody goody gumdrops, I dare say this is a very pleasant day for me indeed. Woo! Alright, now that you can actually attune some magic of the good kind, what will you attune? Oh, do I only have one attunement slot right now? Looks like it. So... oh, I think I know what's happening. Okay, so let's make note of the fact that I'm currently level 35. Check back in the next episode and see if I'm still level 35, because I detect some off-screen grinding coming up here pretty quick, as Brian is going to go off on his own time and fucking power through some souls so that he can get a more attunement slot so that he can keep his heals and still use his pyromancy. Do I have a ring for that? Did I have a fucking ring for that? Well, if I did, it was enough. Yeah, I can hardly see that from where I am. But there you go. You've got one pyromancy slot. You just need to increase your pool now, as it were. No, you kind of need that. I love how I've not used that crossbow at all. I don't think I'll ever pick up crossbows or archery or anything in this game. It's just, it takes so much time, and it's great. Like, you can probably kill a lot of things very quickly from a distance without any worry of ever dying. Which, if you're doing one of those playthroughs where you only have one life, cool. But when you're trying to make progress in a game that people are watching and have been sitting here for 16 minutes and have seen me go through one new room, it's like, And now's the part where Brian realizes that he's still playing Dark Souls. And even though he has awesome cool fire magic, it's not as extravagant as he was expecting. Because that's all it is, you just spit out fire. And now we're gonna test some other spells. Fire Orb and Fireball. Yes? Yes. Yeah, alright, we got a little bit of a bigger one, but it's only got 6 shots before it's out. Now how about the other spell? Or do you still want to play with that one more? Oh, are we going to actually go test them in combat? Excellent! I think we need to find out the range. We're looking to see how far these fireballs can actually go. There's a decent range, even though the dude jumped at me. And we've done 100 damage, which is, you know, damage. Can't remember how much the sword swing does. I think it does 200 on its big swings. And there's the point where we realize, alright, it's a mid-range weapon. You can't get very far with it. Yeah, can't reach that. He doesn't understand the concept of arcing motions! Alright, so that one was 143. Which means that guy was either tougher, or he didn't have a shield up. Which, if a shield only reduces the damage by a third, that's pretty good, because I'm pretty sure it reduces it more from other stuff. Or, oh my god, I've switched to Fireball, and it's doing more damage, it seems. Or Fire Orb. Because, if I'm not mistaken, Fireball is AoE, and you can hit multiple guys in one spot. Not quite fast enough. Alright, so what do you think, Brian? Are you happy? Has it been worthwhile going through all of that pain and suffering and torments and torture? Don't do it. Okay, good, he's fine. And you finally got pyromancy. Do you think that you will keep it? What? What? Oh. You just wanted. Oh. Was that exciting? Is that worthwhile? Do you enjoy taking pain from other people's pleasure? What? Did I just say? It's a simple flip of the words, but it changes the meaning completely. So which one are you gonna keep? Which one are you gonna keep? And heal. Yeah, that's oh no, we're trying the other ones out. So time limit for. So it's about 4 seconds charge up time for Iron Flesh. And good lord, do you move slow? What the hell was that? Is that my kick? Is it a headbutt now? Interesting. Can you do a jump attack? Do a jump attack. I want to see a jump attack. Come on. Make it happen. Oh, he's embarrassing. He made a dum-dum move and it didn't work out for him. There it goes. Flash sweats. About the same amount of charge up time. Now, what do you think? We've got these spells now. And we have played around with them and we've learned. We've learned how they work. Get a little bit of defense, which is good. One of them turns you into essentially a turret that can't move, which, I mean, with the build I'm going for right now, it might be useful because I'm just tanking everything in any way. I'm not really dodging a lot of stuff, and I'm definitely not parrying anything. So that could be useful with the current setup that we have. However, got the fireballs, which gives you a little bit of range, which means you can actually do your thing when you're too chicken shit to get near somebody. You can actually attack them. That's going to require timing. And I know timing is one of those things that you don't have very well now, do you? Alright, well, I'll just keep talking about fireballs and pyromancy then, because I'm sure the two of you are having a lovely conversation about it right now. And fuck, man, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm sure it's much more interesting because Christopher's telling me all the deets and all the important stuff to make it work. And right now we're going into the parameters so that we can figure out what increases our attunement slot, because I probably want to figure out how to walk around with more spells around, because I don't think having 2 spells is enough, so I want more attunement, so I need more spells. So now I'm probably making the decision that I'm going to go do some off-screen grinding at some point, because I need to get more attunements, because I'm not high enough level to have that kind of attunement, so that's going to take stuff away from my... Well, that's not bad. I made it pretty far. For my other stats, like my endurance and my strength, so I won't be able to do as much damage, I won't have as much stamina, so I can't swing the sword around as much, so I won't have as much ability to really kill things with the sword, so instead of becoming a master of one trade, I'm going to spread it out to become a jack of all trades. In Dark Souls, that can be a very crippling thing that you can't come back from, because there's no releveling in this game. If you can't relevel, you can't put your souls into other places, and if you want to change what you are and become like a sorcerer, or a cleric, or a pyromancer, or a heavy and wheelie weapons guy, you gotta kind of pick that at the start, and then go in from there, and as opposed to what I do at the very start of the game, where I decided to just take this one class and go with it, and it's like, oh cool, I got all these stats to everything, I'll be nice and a diverse class, and then you start playing the game, you realize being nice and diverse is a horrible way to play this game. This game does not accommodate that very well. You need to pick one thing and just go for it straight. So we've made mistakes at the start of this game, and that's okay. I can learn from it, and I'll make better of it next time when I play another game of Dark Souls. Oh, I didn't bring any water with me. Oh, I could use some water right now. Oh, man. Whew. 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 Wait, 14? Is that how much combustion had? Well, the nice thing about combustion, it's a lot faster. Goodbye! More souls, please. Wow, he survived it. There you go. Just testing out damages right now. Looking at the different numbers, figuring out what we like better. And I'm sure you figured out at this point there, Mr. Bryan, that it's significantly faster. But how can a faster close-range spell be useful? Well, seeing as how the spell is like, and your sword swing is like, yeah, crunch! That, like, half-second difference is, pretty helpful. That hint, on the other hand, not so helpful. And it's also preventing me from fucking resting at the bonfire. Oh, come on, Brian. You can do it. You can save. You know what you gotta do. You can't do it, though. Oh, my God. I can't save the game. Oh. That might be why. There you go. Ah, simple solution. Alright, so let's set up your spells properly. And then you'll be ready to go. And then I hope next time you'll make some actual progress. Because this has been a great episode for learning new stuff. We've got new skills. We've got a completely new way to play the game if we so desire. Now we just need to take it into combat and see if it actually works. However, we have made like almost jack all progress in terms of moving forward. We managed to get to this bonfire, which did at least give us a checkpoint so that the next time I die, which will happen, we don't have to worry. Because I'll come back here as opposed to being all the way over the goddamn wherever the fuck I was before and have to run all the way back. So that's lovely. Lovely indeed. I had a thought. Something that I was gonna say. Oh yeah! And one interesting thing about this episode that I think has maybe happened once before, we have had an episode where I have died no times. No deaths were had. It makes up a little bit for like the 25 deaths I managed to accumulate in that other episode. And the hundreds and hundreds of more that will be coming up in later episodes because it's gonna happen. I don't know if I have the patience to wait for this last minute to go by. By the way, there's like 50 seconds of episode left. You can see that on your little scroll bars. So I think I might just cut it here because we've said all that needs to be said. He's done all that needs to be done. I'm stalling right now by listing off things that I've already said so that I can see about panning it to the end of the episode, and I'm just gonna stand there and Brian is talking and Chris is talking and we're doing our wrap up right now on our own. So thankfully I think this is the last episode where you guys have to sit there and deal with listening to me. So thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of Origaming. Hopefully next time you'll have Brian and Chris back in the boat, but if not, this was kind of fun for me. It was nice being able to just sit here and ramble on like a dingus bat about all sorts of things. So until then guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Bye!